Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your hip praxis coach for today, and we have level 4.2 90-45. This is a level 4 mobility exercise and a level 2 released mobility breathography. So we're combining, this is breath choreography, we're combining 4 stacked inhales with an 8-second slow nasal exhalation where the air is barely seeping out of the nostrils. It's not a forced exhale like our engaged exhale. In fact, we're mobilizing the muscles of our engaged exhale as we go through this exercise. So you may want to test yourself. Put a finger under your nostrils. I want you to barely feel that air seeping out of the nostrils as you go through your exhale. So close your eyes, Buddha belly it, using ab ribbon as your tactile feedback tool, staying nice and snug with the ab ribbon and loose with the pelvic floor. Everything is released. Just as important to be able to release the core as it is to be able to contract the core, just to avoid injury, right? We want a full relaxation and a full contraction of every muscle in the body, or have the potential to be able to do that. So close your eyes. Let's take our 4 stacked inhales in a 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8. Keep the ribbon a little bit snug. And a 4, so soft through the nostrils. And a 7 and an 8. And that's it. And we have 5 breath cycles with our 4-8 breath when we get into our hip mobility. So let's go get into the routine. We have a nice progression for level 4 today, starting to get a bit advanced now that you've gone through those other levels and you have enough hip mobility to be able to increase the range of motion of the hip. Now, if you're working with a hypoxia coach, as usual, always follow their suggestion for you because that's there to optimize your program. Otherwise, let's come back to the wall and let's get into our 90-45, where the front leg is at a 90-degree angle and the back leg is at a 45-degree angle, slightly behind the hip joint. You're squeezing that back glute the whole time. Otherwise, you're staying pretty darn relaxed with all the muscles here. Outside of the left foot is also going to be pressing into the ball today. So our progression is that we're actually putting the ball under the foot. You may want to start with a ball that's deflated more than mine. This is advanced to have the ball fully inflated. But when you get the chance and you feel like you can progress it to a fully inflated ball, wonderful. Now here, the wall resistance is key here. So that front leg's at 90, the back leg's at 45. The knee is right in front of the hip joint. You're driving this foot down into the ball as hard as you can, increasing activation of that left glute muscle that you're stretching. Now, the left hand is pushing into the wall and it's pushing out toward the left. So if the wall were slippery, it would push out like that. The right hand is pulling down the wall. So if the wall were slippery, it would pull down, right? So we're pulling, pushing. Oh, that was actually incorrect. We're going to push up with the right hand today. We're going to push up instead of down. That was actually back at level 3. So always good for me to make a little mistake. This is reinforcing the proper technique even more. So the right hand's going to push up the wall. So if the wall were slippery, it would push up like that. And the left hand is pushing out. That's key. So we have this direction and we have this direction as we push that foot hard. Now the chin is tucked. You're creating a double chin and you're just rounding toward that front leg as much as you can, getting closer to the leg over time. Keep this back glute engaged. We're pushing, pushing, pushing with that left. We're pushing up with the right. Whew, baby, this feels awesome. Let's take our breath cycles. Close your eyes, relax your pelvic floor, relax your abs. In 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and a 7, and a 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tuck the chin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 2. Push into the ball. And 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 1 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Push left. 4. Exhale, 2, and a 3, and a 4, and 5, 6, 7, and a 8. Oh my gosh, that just feels so good. Now it's time to do it on the other side. So you can either rewind the video about 60 seconds so we can perform the exercise together, or you can try it on your own. Once you're skilled at the exercise, just stay true to that slow tempo of the 4-8 breath. Those 4 stacked inhales, 1 on every click of the metronome, and that slow 8-second exhale. Don't rush. The tendency is to rush through these because, oof, it feels good, but it's an uncomfortable good. You may want to put a metronome on your phone at 60 beats per minute just to get guided with staying slow with those stacked inhales, slow with the exhale, because that slow breath is what is optimizing the hip mobility, but also recovery of your nervous system.